All right, sports fans, bringing Tuesday night hockey to you from Plymouth Ice Center C in Plymouth, Minnesota. Play-by-play is Chris Bubolt's new color commentary. Joining the broadcast team tonight, Jeff Callanan.
Hey, excited to be here tonight. Should be a good one against Edina. Just played them a few days ago, beat them 6-1. Hopefully they can keep that going.
Love seeing a team 2 times in less than, 72 hours?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more. I'm not a math guy, Jeff. But these two should be familiar with each other. They're going to get really familiar with each other because we play them again on Sunday.
They got a matchup coming again this weekend. So here we go. Let's set the stage right off the bat here.
So it's going to be Hendricks winning the draw to Kurtz. That's going to go back to Abood, who's going to hit Mead cross ice. Turned over at the blue line. Defended nicely by Kurtz on the wall. Picked up by Hendricks. She's going to give a little bit of trouble out in the neutral zone. This one's going to dump into the zone. Abood's going to play it off the wall. Fans a little bit. Turned over to Hendricks. Hendricks now up the wall. She's going to come relatively free. Passes forward to, gives away to Mead. Mead played double teamed on the wall. And it's going to be Edina clearing the zone. Puck clears, not enough for icing, picked up by Kurtz. Kurtz to Wilson. The puck's going to find its way all the way back to Mead. She's defended off the puck. This one's going to go back in for Edina. Played behind the net by Alvarez. Off the wall and out of the zone by Nobles, who just came on defensively. Played behind the net again by Alvarez. Joseph picks it up. She's defended by 3 Edina forwards. That one falls up to the point. Little deflection. One shot on net. Edina.
Yeah, well, Edina came out to play here. They're keeping the puck deep. Just trying to put it deep and play too hard on the puck.
Probably a good decision by Edina at this point, considering kind of the way they faced us and weren't quite ready for the speed of Wayzata in their first matchup. So this will come out to Joseph. It's Russo now coming through center ice. She'll give way to Morris, who will pick it up the wall, defended nicely by Edina. Picked up by Morris, little sauce behind the net to Russo, who's going to look to center, but nobody home. Picked up and tripped from behind. That's going to be a penalty on Wayzata, I think. Is that roughing, Jeff?
Yeah, a little bit of a kind of little bump there from behind by Christie, and she's just playing hard there. So just kind of unfortunate, but let's kill this thing off and get some momentum going.
No doubt. I can see we have a full Joseph contingent, at least those that are available in the penalty box tonight. That's Melanie and Lucille. So this will be Bubolt taking the face off just to the right of the goaltender Alvarez. Won by Wayzata. Turned around by Haran out to the point, and that'll be Hillman playing defense. Puck falls back to Haran. She's going to wheel back to Bubolt, who wasn't ready for the pass. Played behind the net again. It's Haran, who fans, turned over to Edina, who's going to take possession in their zone. This one pops out to the dot. Pushed away. Now it's Bubolt's on the wall. She's pinched by Lainey Shea. Those two have known each other since birth. I'm sure they'll have words to say to each other after the game. This puck is played to the half wall, picked up by Hillman, who's going to clear center ice. She's free, defended by Shea, who comes across. Behind the goal line, Bubolt. She's going to try to play to the point, but turn the puck over. Now it'll be Edina coming in. Good stick work by Haran. Bubolt's going to dump in. No icing. They're going to get a change. And now Edina's going to stretch. Off the wall.
Oh, that's all the way down. No.
Tipped. No icing.
Not sure why.
Tuesday night with a varsity game on Pick A. Jeff, I think both this officiating crew maybe wants to catch as much of that as they can.
Yeah, exactly.
For a second, I forgot that we were on the PK. We got 30 seconds left in the Wayzata penalty kill.
Yeah, 20 seconds here left in the penalty.
11 and a half left in the period.
Still trying to figure out the iPad on the penalty thing, so sorry for those at home if you're following. That should be icing there. Waved it off again.
Waved off once again. It's going to be free, double team behind the net. She's going to have some stick work to do. Wayzata finds themselves full strength. Puck turned over to the point. Picked up behind the net by Edina. This one pops out to the slot. Played up into the Hendricks chops.
All right, let's get something going here.
Freed to the half wall, comes across over to Sergiu. Sergiu's going to clear the zone smartly, try to reset. She plays defensive off the wall. Now it's going to be Freed coming in solo. Puck played out, picked up by Joseph. She sees open ice, she's going to go. Joseph trying to come out front, centers, nobody home. Joseph still aggressively playing on the forecheck with Meade playing defense. Hendricks comes out front, tries to drag through traffic, turned over. She gets a gift at the blue line, but then cleared by Edina. Puck dumped in again, but offsides. Kurt's got a little bit anxious on that one, Jeff.
Yeah, I liked how Joseph kind of saw the open ice and just took that puck up and stayed with it. I think that's what we need, is just put pressure on them. Take the ice that they give you as you go.
We talk about it all season, and we'll talk about it continued. Take what they give you, no more, no less. So this one's dumped in by Edina, rings around the back of the net. Joseph and Wilson are going to apply pressure on the half wall. Played out by Joseph behind the net to Kurtz, back to Joseph, and up the wall to Wilson, who's going to get outplayed at the half wall. This one comes out front, smartly played away by Hendricks, and now it's Wilson and Meade giving chase on a puck freely behind the goal line. Pinched by Kurtz, back into safety. Up the half wall, this one comes out center ice, cross ice, and clears the zone. Hendricks picks up the loose puck at the blue line. She's coming back in. Hendricks plays back to Sergiu and then back to me. This one comes out to the point. We're going to get a shot on net. Can't get through traffic. I think that hit Sergiu in the shin. Puck clears the zone. Aggressive play by Noble, and now it's Morrison as her line takes over control. So Morris picks up behind the goal line. Out front, Sergiu got point blank. That one's in the mixer. Excellent goalie play.
Great save there.
Puck held by Noble. She's going to forward again, redirected by Russo out front.
There you go.
Backhand goal.
Yeah, good job, Christie, on that one. We really worked the points well on that. It started off with Heron, had a really nice low shot. Unfortunately, got deflected, but we kind of regained zone pressure and used the point, got it down low, and just pounded it home. That was good rebound.
That is the best retained pressure that Wayzata has seen this game. At 8:41 in the first, Wayzata Trojans find themselves up 1-0. Face-off one forward by Russo. Puck dumped in. Played by 11. This is going to be a first quality shot. So I hope noise cancellation isn't on the microphones right now, because that was an outstanding goal call by Justin Fries, who's on the PA for this game.
He brings the energy, doesn't he? He's all in down there, getting the crowd into it.
Quite honestly, I got shivers on that one, Jeff.
Yeah.
As the puck centering pass comes out front, turned over to Edina. Defended well by Freed at the blue line. No offsides called there. Played around the net by Jenks, who's going to give way to Freed. Freed picks it up. She's going to look for Morris. Nope. Across to Russo, who's going to come through center ice alone. She's going to just clear. She knows it's time for her to get off. Edina has speed, but not numbers. Dumped to the top of the circle. Played off the puck by Hillman. We're going to get another Wayzata penalty here at 7:18 left in the first.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that was a pretty good hustle play by Hillman there to pick her up. Unfortunately, we didn't get the dump in all the way deep. You know, we're trying 1-on-3. You just got to get that puck all the way down, make them come 200 feet all the way back.
So Wayzata will find themselves on the penalty kill for the second time this period, and we'll get a look at the Edina power play. So this puck played out of the zone. I think we're going to get an icing here. That's by Fries, I believe, got that one out. So it's Bubal Fries as their forward pair with Freed and Jenks playing defense.
That was a nice save by Angie there. Keep us at 1-0.
Bubolts wins the faceoff, but possessed by Edina. They're going to look to control here. Puck comes out front. Nice save by Alvarez. Can't quite get the second one. That's going to give us a tie ball game at 1-1 here at 6:54 in the first period.
Yeah, that's that power play, and we kind of won the draw, but we never really got control of it. Kind of squeaks over by Angie, and they get the rebound in.
Yep.
So, time to reset here.
I think Angie found herself on her heels a little bit there. She ended up trying to sit down on that one and reaching back to try to save the goal. Nonetheless, we're not going to panic here. Wilson in hard, centers in front to Mead, who fans. Pressure by Hendricks. This one comes out to center ice, turned over. Back to Kurtz, who gives way to Abood. That one's intercepted at center ice. Off the official skate, this is going to be 8 with Edina, who hits a post. This one's loose out front, right in the mixer. Dangerous couple minutes here for Wayzata. So this is Wilson Mead in on the forecheck. Puck turned over at the half wall to Wayzata. Hendricks is going to look to drive out front. She's got a look. Nice save by the Edina goaltender.
Boy, Mead was open on the far side. It was a nice move by Kate there, but just didn't see her there at the end.
So this will be a bouncing puck, mostly a clear. Now it's Wayzata not capitalizing on the change. Aggressive play turned over. Edina doesn't have numbers, so they'll be content with turning in behind the net. Picked up by number 9, Edina. Played to the wall. Defended by Abood. Angie's going to freeze this one. So we're going to get a face-off to her left in the Wayzata zone.
It's a good cover there. I'd like to see us battle on these boards here a little bit better in the neutral zone here, especially if our D's going to punch up, but we got to hustle back.
So this is a clean win by Wayzata. Russo to Noble, who's going to give way to Suraju, back behind the net, looking for Joseph. Joseph picks it up. She's challenged at the wall. To Morris, who puts one in the skates, played back by Joseph. Joseph out to Suraju, who's challenged again. So a little bit of a taste of our own medicine, aggressive defensive play here by Edina with 5 minutes left in the first. 11, Edina will give way to the point, D-to-D pass. They're going to try to get one through traffic. As Shane always says, put it in the mixer, see what happens. Yeah. Morris is going to pick it up in her skates. She clears, gives way to Russo. If they hustle, they got a 2-on-1. Russo's got a grade A chance alone. That one's played away by the goaltender.
Yeah, that was a smart shot. Our player driving to the net wasn't quite there yet. Get the shot off.
Good defensive play by Joseph. She just stood in the way of one. Now it's going to be Suraju coming in 1-on-4. Look to give way to the point to Haran, who's going to come into the slot. Toe drag. Back behind the net. She centers. turned over, played away. Now it's Edina coming the other direction.
3 on 2.
They're looking to dump in. Angie plays it into her glove, and we're getting another stoppage of play at 4:01 in the first.
We'll take that on a 3 on 2 if they want to dump it in on the goaltender. But you know, this is a game where you need your stars to kind of pick up and set up some goals and pump it in. So looking forward to seeing some good plays on the other end here.
This is Bubolts on the draw. They lose and turn over to Edina. Picked up behind the neck, played to Jenks, who's going to get beat to the puck. Stick battle supported by Bubolts. She's going to look to turn over to Harn, who's going to go back up the wall to Jenks. She'll wheel around her own net. Challenged. Played off the half wall. Picked up by Harn, and she'll exit the zone solo. Not without harassment. That one's played in deep by Harn, picked up by Hillman. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Harn still in. Bubolts gets beat to the puck, picked up by Harn, who is now forward. She should turn to look to shoot here. She gives away the prize, who wasn't expecting it, and shoots wide of the net. Forecheck again by Harn. She's going to look for Hendricks coming in hard. She gets checked by Lainey Shea, who's going to go to the box for a roughing call.
Kind of looked like Kate just kind of ran into her in the aggressive play there, trying to get to the net. But fortunately for us, we get a power play out of it. It's good hustle by Kate. You know, it's time to kind of, we've settled in here. Time for us to pick it up.
Couldn't agree with you more here. Let's start inflicting our will and see what happens next. So this will be a power play Wayzata, and our first look at our chances in this game. Good forecheck by Hendricks. Zone held by a boot. That hits a skate. Smartly played out of the zone by Edina. Back to Freed, who's going to clear the center line. She'll join the rush
just smart
and look
play.
To set up.
Just control the puck, find your opening here. There you go.
That one comes out to the point to Abood, who looks in the slot. Backhand attempt by Mead, covered by the Edina goaltender.
It's good to get it down to the net there. I love how Freed just carried the puck in, didn't panic, didn't try to force one in, get to the corner, get us set up.
You know, Shane's been preaching to me all these years, it's positionless play, right? Defensemen are not just defensemen. Everybody's on offense when we possess the puck on offense.
Yeah, you got to jump up when it's your time.
There's a turnover at the blue line. Smartly played out of the zone by Freed. This is going to be picked up by Hendricks. She couldn't quite get the handle, turns the puck over. Now we've got Freed looking to give way to Wilson. It's going to be a race to the puck. She plays out to the dot, going to get a quick shot. Blocker saved by Edina. Now Wayzata will possess. Freed back to Mead. That one comes center as Wayzata was looking for a change. This will be icing at 1:40 left in the first. 43 seconds left in the Wayzata power play.
Looks like we kind of got caught on one player decided to change there on the power play, and our puck carrier just kind of threw it out there. And
all right, so this will be Russo with Suraju and Morris to set up their power play. This one clears the zone by Edina. Pass from Kurtz up to Suraju.
got time and space here.
With a Edina defenseman on the ground. This one comes out to Morris. Looks to the point to Joseph, who's going to go back to Morris. She looks for Morris, streaking in through the slot, can't quite connect. This is Kurtz back down to Suraju, looked for a centering pass, nobody home, that one clears the zone. Picked up by Joseph. We're beaver-tailed because that means it's the end of the period. So even strength, Russo will come in alone here to give way to Morris. One that doesn't quite get through, put it in the mixer, and we got a stoppage of time at 45 seconds.
Put it in the mixer is right. It was good by Christy. She's hustling today. Get that puck to the net, drive, go get those garbage goals.
I don't care.
Be a little, get your nose dirty, they say. Get in the mixer, get your nose dirty. Garbage goals are just as good as the pretty ones.
Points on the board, Shane. This is Buboltz on the face-off. That's possessed by Edina. Edina will dump in here. They'll look to dump and chase. Picked up by Harn behind her own net. She'll give way to Fries on the half wall. Nice little backhand pass to Buboltz. That'll find Hillman coming in alone on a breakaway.
Down.
She's going to try to get a shot on goal. Looks to her backhand. Can't quite get there. Fries will pick up the rebound. Harn on the point. Back to the goal line. Nice little breakout by Wayzata there.
It was, and I think Ava just had to turn on some jets there at the end, and it just threw her off a little bit on that wide move. But I do like her trying to go that far side.
So
Good shot there by Buboltz.
Yeah, Buboltz with a quick shot right at the end of the period. Must have caught a glimpse at the clock. Knew she needed to get one on before the expiration.
It's a heads-up play, and we could have used that last one by Ava. She made a great move to the outside on the far side, trying to use that long reach, but just kind of squibbed away from her there.
No doubt about it. Well, we've got a game here.
We do.
In Wayzata, pick C.
I think we kind of got a little bit flat-footed there. We beat Edina. Wayzata beat Edina a few days ago, 6-1, as we mentioned, and we just didn't start off strong. Edina knew they had to play their best game to take it to us, and right now they're kind of doing that. So,
and that's exactly what we're getting, right?
Yeah, no need to panic, but we just need to barrel down, do the simple things, the simple breakouts. Now that we got the score updated.
So after one, we are 1-1 Wayzata Edina. Shots are 11-6 in favor of Wayzata. For those of you keeping track at home, it's 2 penalties on Wayzata, 1 on Edina, and we're getting ready to start the second period.
Yeah, and Edina converted on their power play, and we didn't convert on ours.
That's correct.
And just a face-off thing, but I think if we moved our feet and used our speed, we'd actually have them taking some more penalties, get some more power play. So let's see if we can get that going.
No doubt about it. All right, so this is Hendricks winning clean back to Freed. She'll pick up behind her own net. She'll reverse, pressured by Edina. Good forecheck. That one slides out to the slot, picked up by Wilson. Wilson will go wide. Good stick play by Campbell of Edina. Played on the wall. Wilson will come across to Mead. A little bit behind her, so she's got to dump to the corner and chase. Good forecheck presser by Edina here. This one will clear the zone. Picked up by Freed at center ice. She'll work the wall. Give way up to Mead, but turned over again to Edina. Now it's Edina freezing behind their own net, supported by Wilson. This one comes out to the half wall, and they're out of the zone. They look cross ice, played ahead. Kurtz smartly plays it through the neutral zone. That one's tipped, and it'll be a race, won by Edina at the wall.
Good play by Dakota there on the battle and the boards there. Now we're breaking out.
So this will Mead, clears the zone all the way across to Wilson, defended by Edina, who's going to go back in as they were across the center line, so no icing. Kurtz on the wall. She looks to Mead at the half wall. She'll clear again. That one deflects, picked up by number 10 of Edina, gives way to the defenseman, back up the ice, center ice. We're seeing a lot better structure from this Edina team than we saw Friday, Jeff.
Yeah. They're moving the puck well. They're using, let the puck make the speed for you.
Hot mic, hot mic, no cussing. So this one's turned over at the blue line, tied up. No penalty here. Smartly defended by Kurtz right in the slot. This is Russo with a little stick checking. She'll pick it up on the wall with speed, gets held up. We're going to get a penalty here. Turned over. If they possess, Wayzata will have an extra player. Played out in front, and we get the whistle at 12:37 in the second.
That's just a good hustle play. And Christie's, it's a one-on-one battle. She just puts on the jets and gets a little bit ahead of the defender, and the defender has to give her a little yank, and here we go back on the power play. So, without a good effort and a burst of speed, you don't get that penalty.
It's just as you said, Jeff. Move your feet, pick up a penalty. Let them lean on you a little bit. So this is won by Wayzata. Back to Joseph on the point. They're going to look to set up their power play. It's Russo to the point at Joseph. This one comes through, can't make its way through traffic. Rebound by Russo and a shot on net.
That was a good save. The puck kind of flipping around on her a little bit, but got to hand it to the goalie. She was there. Controlled the rebound as well, especially on the power play. That's real important.
So it's Russo winning back to Joseph. Joseph takes a look at what they're giving her. She'll walk into the top of the circle, give way back to Russo. Russo back to Joseph. Joseph to Russo. She'll walk into the slot, quick shot right in the guts of Suraju. Puts one in the mixer. This one's messy, covered, loose, and we get a whistle at 12:05, 1:28 left in the penalty.
Not sure how we didn't score on that one. There was a lot of net open, a lot going on. I'd warn Lydia to be a little careful on the one-handed stick handle on the blue line, even if you're on the power play.
One again by Wayzata. Back to the point. This is Joseph on the point. She'll try to get a quick shot in. Again in the mixer. This one pops out to center ice cleared. It'll be a race. So Joseph will play back behind her own net and look to exit with speed. That one's passed to Morris. No icing as they had the line. Played up to Suraju, back out to Buboltz, who just gets enough to clear the zone. Now it'll be Morris coming in alone. Played to the wall by Edina. This one comes out front. Now Wayzata's got their numbers and they're set up. Looking to set something up here. This one comes to Jenks at the dot. Turned over to Morris, who's going to get a shot, deflected by their own player. Just wide of the net. Buboltz will come behind her own net. Look to Haran in the slot. That one through legs, but not home. Hillman looks to play up the board. Aggressive play by Wayzata here. This one's walked in by Jenks, just to the right of the goaltender. Wayzata has Edina chasing now. Puck played out front. Edina goaltender will be just fine stopping play here and letting her defense reset.
A pretty good progression by Wayzata on that. We got a couple of shots. I would still like to see us be a little bit more patient. We're shooting through a lot of traffic, trying to find a little bit better shooting lane.
This is Buboltz, clean win back to Jenks, who turns over to Haran. Risky play. Jenks at the point. She's going to get a good look. Put it in the mixer. Played out front. So even strength, puck turned over on the wall, Buboltz supports. This one clears. If it's got enough, it'll be icing. Just enough on a rolling puck. Yeah. So that'll come all the way back down.
That's one where you'd want to see the goaltender kind of scoot towards the puck just in case it gets called off and they can swipe it out of there. So it's not sitting right on the doorstep. They wave it off.
So this is a set play by Wayzata. Comes out to Abood, one out front. No sticks on the ice to deflect in.
That was it right there. She'd get her stick down. Just a little tied up.
Good defensive play by Buboltz on the half wall. Turns to the puck over. This one's going to ring around. Pressure by Freed. She goes back into Hillman. This one hits an official, picked up by Fries. She's tied up, pinched against the wall. Hendricks will pick that one up. Aggressive play by Abood, who's going to walk in. Nobody home, looks for a backhand wraparound, but it's Wilson coming in to support. To the point to Freed. That one makes its way through traffic, but just left to the goaltender. Now it's Hendricks
Wide
coming in
open.
alone right out front. She shoots right of the net.
It's like the puck flipped up on her there, right as she was shooting the puck, it moved it wide.
Freed back in behind the goal line. Good pressure sustained by Wayzata here. Now this one pops out. It's going to be a one-on-one, Abood with number 5. She's going to get a penalty called on her.
Not sure what that call was for. They call it tripping. Maybe it was behind the play, but I don't see anything.
Not sure about the trip. But Wayzata will find themselves with their 3rd penalty kill of this game.
Is that freed in the box?
Oh, it is freed in the box.
Okay.
So my fault, I didn't see it. So
Must
neither
have
of
been at
us
the beginning
did.
of the play back here in the other zone, which created that one-on-one opportunity.
So this is a little flip from the top of the circle, gloved by Alvarez. 3 seconds into the Edina power play.
That's too bad they got a power play. We were really starting to catch some momentum there, so maybe we can spring a shorthanded goal.
I like the call, Jeff. Wayzata needs to maintain their defensive structure here, which they settle themselves into. This is an attempt out front. Smartly played out of the zone. Joseph clears. She's going to find her classmate Hendricks, who maybe came in off sides on herself, but no call.
It's a good opportunity there. We just couldn't get Hendricks the puck quick enough. It was a little bit behind her, otherwise she was gone.
I liked it. So Joseph will come off, give way to Haran. I like that Wayzata's playing here, but we're going to find ourselves on an extra shorthand here with Hendricks playing a little bit too aggressive on the wall. So we're going to get some 5-on-3 action for 51 seconds left here in the second. 7:58, that penalty's coming at 7:58 in the second period with Hendricks, I assume, for checking or roughing or cross-check.
Yeah, just a little too aggressive. End of her shift, trying to do too much with it.
So the key here, Jeff, I have to believe, is maintain composure, don't chase.
Just let them play on the outside, just box them in. Angie will make those long saves.
This one comes behind the blue line, played by Nobles behind the net. Got 2 Wayzata defense behind the net, but Haran gives way
Don't chase that.
to the right place. This one comes out to the point, a little flipping shot. Angie's just fine gloving that one down.
I think conceptually we had it there. We're just chasing a little bit too far deep in the corner or up to the point. We just box it in a little bit more. Let them shoot from the outside.
So this is Russo, Abood, and Jinx killing off. 21 seconds left in the 5-on-3. This one's going to squirt out, back out to the top of the circle. Shot on net, deflected. Angie, I think, got a piece of that one. 10 seconds left. This one behind the net of Edina. Squirts through to the point. That's going to be a shot out front. Angie saw that one all the way. And we're going to see the expiration of this penalty.
Yeah, back to 5-on-4 now. Another minute and 10 left in the penalty. Could be a little more aggressive now, try to spring it.
Face-off won by Russo, played back to Abood. She'll reverse on the wall.
It's a pass to nobody there.
Passes out to the point, turnover to 16 of Edina. This one's going to come down below the goal line. She looks out front, nobody there. She's going to find Shea at the top of the circle alone. Deflected. Still loose.
We got
If Wayzata hustles, we've got a 2-on-1. Grade A opportunity. And that is a score from Lexi Moore. Shorthanded goal coming at 6:35 in the second period.
Well, they took advantage of the 2-on-1. It wasn't how you draw it up, but Christy took a little shot in the slot, tried to feed it through the feet, it kind of deflects over to Lexi Morris, and she finds the upper corner.
The old shoot to pass, Jeff.
Well, you know, sometimes it works, and we were hoping to spring a shorthanded goal, and sure enough, we got it. We got to kill off the last 37 seconds of this penalty now.
So this will be Sergio with Morris, Joseph, and Kurtz. So this will be Wayzata killing off the last 15 seconds of now the Hendricks penalty. Smartly played out of the zone. This will be a stretch pass intercepted by Joseph, who's going to get a chance on her backhand. She'll reverse out to the top of the circle. Played off the puck, supported by Buboltz. Buboltz picks it up off the wall. She'll put one out front, gloved by the Edina goaltender. Even strength now, 5:45 left in the second.
Getting a little cute on the sideboards, don't you think? Over there, just kind of, we should play down. If we can get that puck down low, play it down low, use our forecheck, wear them down.
You know, possess the puck in our zone is what I like to see. We've been preaching it since these girls were 10U. You know, that's what we're looking for. Let's possess the puck in our own zone and go to work. Get shots on net.
I think we could be cycling. I haven't seen a whole lot of cycling yet tonight, but we could just bury it down low. And
so this is Fries across to Hillman. She's going to go down below the net where she's most comfortable. Tie up behind, pinched by Noble on the board, looking for help. That one squirts out to the dot, and it's Edina heading the other direction.
Well, that was a weird bounce.
That one's played in. Angie plays it off the stick. Harn looks to pick it up, supported again by Buboltz. This will pop out to the top of the circle, held by Edina. Played out front, out by Fries. It's her and Hillman. She's played off the puck. It'll be a race. She's not going to lose that race. She'll be pinched against the wall looking for support. Plays to Hillman behind the net. It's got, oh, that's a squirt pass. Scored through. I think Hendricks is surprised. I think the goaltender was surprised at the speed of that one coming through, which was very, very slow.
Yeah, it kind of squirted out somehow from behind the net, and usually you see the goaltenders down low and on their pads there. For some reason, she was on her feet, and we snuck it down low on the ice, the back of the net.
So that'll be a goal for Hendricks, putting Wayzata up 3-1 in the second. Face-off won by Hendricks. This is good regroup play by Edina there to get them back into the zone.
It was even better goal call by Mr. Fries again.
So this one will be icing if it has legs, but it has to be played by the Edina goaltender. Not sure what the whistle is for. Oh, we're going to get a penalty here.
Yeah, it looked like a high stick on Edina.
Oh, high stick, Edina.
They're calling a pretty tight game here tonight. There's been some kind of ticky-tack calls, but as long as they're consistent and they're both ways, you just take what the refs give you.
Quite the opposite, Jeff, from what we saw this weekend at the Cake Eater down in Edina.
Well, true. There were a couple of games there where anything went.
So this one will come out front. Hendricks waiting at the dot, getting another look at it, held by a boot who's going to find herself right out front. Good glove save by Edina goaltender. This one clears the zone, picked up by a boot.
This regroup here. Somebody's got to back her up, though.
Beat will give way to Kurtz, who's going to look long.
Possession.
Dumped in by Mead. Kurtz will have a race to the blue line. That one's cleared. Picked up by Surajuj. She'll put one in skates, but across the blue line. Just generally tied up here. Now they'll have some freedom to set up the power play. Played smartly by the defenseman of Edina up the wall. Kurtz is going to have to pinch to keep it alive. She does, keeps her feet, and now we'll give way to the point, which is Morris, who's going to get a shot top of the circle. I got to tell you, Morris has a cannon from everywhere on the ice.
Yeah, she likes to shoot it every time she has, and that's a good thing. You know, on the power play, I'd like to see it not on hers, but just in general, there's a lot of open ice, especially up here top of on the blue line with our D. If we could get it low and then bring it high, we're gonna have all day.
So this is a face-off one out front. Back to the defense. Joseph finds herself with the puck. Back to Russo. She's gonna give way, streak to the slot. Picked up by Sergio in the mixer. That's gonna be a goal. Wayzata. 2:36 left in the second period. Puts your Trojans up 4-1.
Is that Christie on that?
Christie picking up, I believe, the assist from Morris and Suraju. We'll find out the official call from our PA, public PA, Justin Fries.
Well, that'll negate the penalty and back to full strength.
So while we got that announcement, another grade A chance by this line. For once, I got the assist goal right, because I might actually be starting to understand this game, Jeff. There's a centering pass picked off by Suraju in the defensive zone. Now to Joseph, up to Russo, who's at the end of her shift. She's looking head dragging to get him off the ice. Comes in clean by Morris. She's going to look to get another shot. Low shot on net. Hubolt's out front, picked up by Fries. Steered away, blocker save by Edina. Fries is smelling blood on the half wall. She's looking to play. Turned over, didn't quite get the support. Good stick play by Haran, but turned over at the wall. Now it's Fries coming in behind the goal line. Fries will give way to Hillman, who's going to find herself alone in the slot. Not sure that one would have hit pay dirt, but glove saved by Edina goaltender.
Now it's going wide, and you'd really love to see her just drive that to the net, which Ava does so well. Probably the best on the team at just driving into the net. That's one where you just go hard, right at the goalie. Make the goalie back up, look for a rebound.
So this will be a face-off left of the goaltender. Played back to Haran, then to Hillman, or I'm sorry, that's Fries out front. Bubolz finds a backhand and shoves one in right outside of the blue paint.
She's in pay dirt.
She is in pay dirt right there.
That's just a good grinder goal by Olivia. In the right spot, paying the price in front of the net, and working that backhand just like Dad taught her.
Just like Jeff wants her to do. We coached her through it all year last year. Backhand, 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 Jeff. We love it.
It's okay. It's a rebound. You take what you can get there.
So this line seems to favor the backhand. That's a backhand shot while we're getting the PA announcement from Hillman, but unfortunately that one finds the glove of the Edina goaltender. Face off to the left of the Edina goal. Won by Edina coming out. They clear the zone to center ice. Turned over at the dot though. And they'll be content with trying to dump. That hits an official. With 26 seconds left in the second. Zone cleared, picked up at center ice by Edina. Sustained pressure by Wayzata. This will find Wayzata coming in with numbers. Possessed by Fries. Puts one out front to Hendricks. Can't quite get a handle. That one's loose. played to the half wall. Jinx kicks it forward to hold the zone. She can't quite get her stick on it, and that'll bring us to the end of the period. All right, hockey fans, we're back live for the start of the third period.
Yeah, hopefully we can kind of keep it rolling here. What we were talking about in between periods is it would be nice to see a couple more pretty goals. Can't complain about being 5-1, but it'd be nice to see a couple really good hockey plays here in the third.
Agreed, Jeff. So this is Hendricks with Mead and Fries now. A little change of the lines, I guess. Puck squirts out front. Fries is going to pick up the puck on the half wall. Puck squirts to Abood. She finds it on her stick. She's going to enter the zone, enter the rush. Knocked off at the half wall. That one, if it's got enough, we're going to get icing. 29 seconds into the third period.
I like how Emily tried to drive it into the zone. I'd just like to see her get that puck deep. Instead we flip it over, of course they ice the puck, but you get that puck deep and then reset, and we got some stuff going here. So right idea.
So this is a puck on the wall controlled by Wayzata. Mead will go down below the goal line, go to work. Wayzata will play it off the wall. They'll clear, look to centers. Stick work by Abood will find Hendricks coming in alone, 1-on-4. She dumps softly into the corner while she waits for friends. She's going to possess. Tied up. That one clears. Don't think that one is quite going to get there. Waved off. Picked up by Noble. Morris on the half wall. So this will be Morris, Russo, and Wilson. Wilson picks up, gives way to center ice, can't quite clear. That one clears. Edina had 6 on the ice there, but no call. This one's played out by 7 of Edina. She passes to herself into the zone. That one's going to be icing.
Yeah, we're playing a little bit of chuck a puck both ways on the icing calls here, but get some D-to-D. Kind of missed a real good opportunity to do a reverse on the behind the net. We chucked it up the wall and it ends up turning the puck over.
This is Russo to the right of the Edina goaltender. She wins to Morris, back to Noble. Noble will put one on, played away by the Edina goaltender. Behind the net to Wilson, looks to the slot. Bouncing puck finds its way in the hands of Edina. They're going to come in, clear the line. Wilson will play off the half wall, looks to Russo, who, if she goes, she's got a 1-on-2. She finds herself alone. Played off the puck. That one clears the zone accidentally. Now it's Jenks looking to wheel to Suraju. Looks like we got a tip, no icing. So Hillman held by Jenks. Jenks will walk in. She's going to get a good looking shot just wide of the net. Cleared out of the zone by Edina. That's going to find its way to Buboltz, who enters. She'll go down below the circle goal line. That look to shoot, get in front, create some trash. Now Harn is in. Harn to Suraju. Played off the puck by 15 of Edina. Finds his way back to Suraju out front. Suraju's going to pick up some trash. Hillman looks to get a shot on net. Can't get it through traffic. Dumped in softly, and the race won by Edina. They're going to take control in their offensive zone.
Good play by Freed there. Just knocks the puck off, breaks it out. Clean break. Now we got a 3-on-2-on-1 anyways.
Hillman's going to take exactly what they give her. She's going to shoot at the glove of the Edina goaltender. Sorry about that, folks.
Yeah, I think Hillman's dad's got to get her in the backyard shooting some pucks there on that one. Either that or do her old move and lower the shoulder and drive it to the net. But next time she's going to pick that upper corner. I saw her rip a couple in the last game, so I know she's got it in her.
Poor camera work by the play-by-play guy. Missed the shot, so you'll just have to take my word for it.
Little blue line trip there.
But we get a whistle and an offsides. Turns out, Jeff, Ice is slippery.
Or not offsides. Not sure what happened.
I wonder if we got a puck that bounced up into the bench.
Good point.
Regardless, this is Hendricks to the left of the goaltender. That one comes out to the point. High shot, misses the net. To the dot, out to center ice. Tapped by Abood. We're not going to get icing here either. Abood will play it over to Freed, up to Mead. That'll catch Fries in the neutral zone. She'll work to the wall, come in free and uncontested. That one hits top cheddar. Jeff, I think that is the pretty goal that you were looking for, maybe?
That was a pretty one, a pretty weird angle to shoot that puck from. Not sure how it got behind the goaltender, but it was a laser, that's for sure. And I can guarantee you that Mr. Fries is going to have a heck of a goal call here in a few seconds. It's going to be a loud one. Good for her. We'd expect nothing less than a nice announcement there from Justin Fries.
Feels like he may have taken a little bit off that one. But nonetheless, Lulu's having a heck of a game here with at least 2 points. 2 points on the score sheet tonight. Maybe more.
Can't be too much of a homer, but he's a proud papa, that's for sure.
So this one's played by Morris through center ice. She's going to get tapped off the puck. Excellent skating by Morris to keep her feet. That's a centering shot to Russo, who shoots high of the net.
That almost hit the scoreboard.
Russo finds it on her stick again, right in the slot. Gets bumped for the effort. Wilson taken down at the half wall. Held by Joseph. That's another shot on net. Just an assault here by Wayzata. Getting a little bit sloppy on our feet. Not sure what Harn was looking at there. She just missed.
Like thought she was playing soccer there for a minute.
So that'll come out to Morris. Out to Russo, who's going to come in 1-on-4. Pressure by Harn. That's a shot by Sergiu. Half clap. Gets her own rebound and scores.
Well, you know, that's what shooting will do for you. You're in the slot. There's no reason not to shoot that puck. And, of course, she gets a lucky bounce right back on her stick. But you like to see that, not pass those up.
So floodgates opening up a little bit here, Jeff. Would like to just see us working on some structure, just getting through this game, trying to
Yeah, Chris, I would agree. I think now's where you want to really work the white part of the ice. Skate away from the green. Play puck possession. We don't need any more goals, but if we can make a pretty play, you take a shot. But just skate to open ice. Have a little passing practice here.
I like to, what we call it, it's a honing game now, right? Let's just hone the knife. This is 16 with Edina coming in on a rush. I know for a fact she's a defenseman with excellent speed. Buboltz finds it on her stick. She'll enter, take it to the corner. They give it to her. She'll find herself in the slot. Hits a stick on the way through. So the Wayzata coach is trying a little bit different line combos, it looks like here, Jeff. This game looks to be in hand, and let's try some stuff out maybe.
Yeah, it looks like they may have put Dakota up on the wing. Playing with Kate and Evie.
It's a hard play in the corner by Fries. She's not afraid of playing that game in the corner. Intensity kind of ramping up here a little bit with 7:34 left in the
Oh,
third.
it's fries out there. Okay.
Things getting a little sloppy. We've got an icing hand in the air, waved off. Jinx behind her own net, knocked off the puck by 11 of Edina. 11 will be content to go to the corner, give way to 3. Out front, can't quite find home. This is another backhand shot. Angie will freeze here with 7:03 running time left in the third.
That was a nice little stick lift by Hendricks right in front of the net, saved a goal. She does a really good job of playing that kind of third D as the center down low and really came back to help out there.
So I can see it from here. I doubt it's coming through on the tape, but lots of smiles for Wayzata coming through here. Again, with a nice handy lead in the third. Got to be careful here because, you know, these Edina teams don't quit.
Yeah, we have Russo, Morris, and Kiana on this line.
There's going to be a bood called for a takedown in the corner. At 6:03 left in the third. So Wayzata will get more practice with their penalty kill this game. It'll be Russo with Wilson, Joseph, and Noble. Noble plays behind her own net, finds Russo in center at the center of the ice. This one comes in, probably offsides, and yes, we do get an offside here. Again, running time 5:31 in the third, minute and a half left in the Wayzata penalty kill. Face off won by Wayzata. That's Russo coming through center ice. She gets tripped up at the center ice dot. Turned over, but then turned over again to Noble, who will wheel. Put on the brakes for a minute. Pressure by Edina behind the net. Picked up there, looking for an angle is Joseph. Wilson will clear, and they'll have Russo coming in. Not enough gas to get to the net. She'll look to come off. Edina will stretch, but they don't quite have numbers to go the other direction. This will be a shot, blocker saved by Angie. Played out front. I'll look to Jeff Hillman and ask, is that a Gino attempt? That is a close Gino attempt according to our Gino aficionado, Jeff Hillman.
What's the Gino attempt? Is that trying to bank it off the goaltender? Got it.
That's a face-off win out to the point and a quick shot from Edina's number 7. So we've got Hendricks and Morris on this penalty kill. Face-off 1, out to the point, fanned by Edina. She'll put it in, picked up by Jenks, turned over to the slot. That one will come to the top of the circle. Hits the stick of goaltender Alvarez. This one's tried to play through the slot. And it's Wayzata full strength. Hendricks will clear the zone. Go ahead, Jeff.
Just not real sure why we're trying to skate it up the middle of the slot when we're shorthanded. It almost cost us a goal there. Just got to keep it simple.
So Morris will defend the center ice. Suraju is going to battle, pick up puck off the wall, come in 1-on-4, be knocked off the puck. Harn wants a piece of the action, and this one's cleared all the way down. I think Edina was looking for a change there. So with 3 minutes running time left in the third, we'll have a face-off to the right of the Edina goaltender with Buboltz, Hillman, and Suraju. Buboltz wins clean to Freed.
Good face-off win there. Good
Freed
shot.
to Woman in the slot. Excellent play.
Boy, that's their set play. They had it all dialed in. Good good face-off win by Olivia, pass over, and Ava just let it rip, but wide.
Good puck possession here by Wayzata. Finds Buboltz in the slot with a quick shot. Walker save, steered away. Held by Wayzata for the moment, and then cleared by 16 Edina. She gets checked at the blue line. That's going to be Aboud's third penalty of this game.
That's okay. I don't mind that. She's getting in the way of the player. It's better than just watching the girl blow by her and take off for a breakaway. She's going to get beat. At least you get in the way, get a piece of the body. Let our penalty kill it off for her. There's 2 minutes running time. No sense giving up the breakaway there.
So this will be Buboltz and Sergiu to kill off 2 minutes left in this game. Puck played behind the goal line. Smartly let go by Kurtz. Wayzata's going to play perimeter defense here.
As they should.
Dumped in, no chasing here. Puck played out of the zone smartly by Sergiu. Buboltz will give chase at center ice. This one finds Joseph, who will steer back. She looks for Buboltz, who will look to tip. She's coming off. Wayzata's got to be careful. That was definitely too many.
Just a little bit.
But with a minute running time, I think everybody just wants to get out of here. So Russo gets her stick on that attempt.
There's a breakaway.
We'll find a breakaway to Russo at center ice, shorthanded. She'll get dragged into the goaltender.
I'm glad that play ended safely. It looked like the girl was going to tackle her from behind, and anything could happen there. So
I think the crowd wanted one there, but
it's a nice pass. Good heads-up pass, and Christie's calling for the puck at center ice, which is what she needs to do. Feed it up to her. Probably a little bit more clean if that pass was crisp. It was kind of fumbled around a little.
Russo wins that one forward, played back to Haran, who's going to give way to Hillman. Hillman dumps in, 22 seconds left in the game, and Wayzata penalty kill. This one out to center ice. Noble play it to the board and catches Hillman. Hillman will dump center to the half wall, 9 seconds. This one's attempted to be played out, picked up by Russo, who's going to look for a slot to add one more chance, and it's one more save by the Edina goaltender.
Well, they finished the job.
Nice job, fellas.
So a slow start to this one, Jeff, but the result ends in a 7-1 victory, Wayzata.
Yeah, I think there's just a talent difference between the two teams, and I think Edina's goalie struggled a little bit, but it was good by Wayzata they kind of weathered the jitters or whatever that was in the first period, and then just kind of took it to them. I don't think maybe besides maybe a couple small chances Edina had, they really didn't have much to counterpunch what Wayzata had today.
Agreed. So we will catch this team again in less than 5 days on Sunday. In the meantime, I think we pick up two other games this week. I think we've got a Minnetonka.
Yeah, on Saturday we have a Minnetonka game, and on Sunday I'm not sure, but
Sunday's these guys again.
These guys again, okay. So yeah, it'll be a big test against Minnetonka. I think we're playing their top team, are we not?
Yep, we are.
So that'll be a true test for us, and certainly look forward to Saturday.
So signing off from Pick, it is 7-1 Wayzata Trojans.